Now let's start by making sure that we actually close this overlay after a new expense was added. For that, here in newExpense.dart, after calling on addExpense, inside of this submitExpenseData method still, we can use the good old navigator class, which we saw a couple of times already, and call the pop method and pass the context to it, this context property that's managed by Flutter in this state object here, to make sure that the overlay is closed, because of course we want to do that after adding a new expense. Now, to make sure that this keyboard that opens up doesn't overlap our inputs, we have to go to the place where we open this modal bottom sheet, and there set one new parameter, is scroll controlled, and set this to true. When you set this to true, the modal overlay will actually take the full available height and therefore ensure that, of course, now we don't overlap any inputs. Of course, you can see though that at the moment this also means that some content is obscured by some device features like the camera here. And to make sure that this is not the case, we can go back to the new expense Dart file, and here where we add some padding around our form, we can switch from all to from LTRB, which simply allows us to set different spacings for different directions, left, top, right, and bottom, and set all these values to 16, except for the second one, which is the one to the top, as you can see here. We could set this to 48, which should be enough no matter on which device you are working here. With that, things look good here. So this is now actually how we can make sure that we never obscure anything here.